Well, a very good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. In case you were tuning in and expecting Becky Swan, I can only apologise. She said she didn't want to do the 3 today, and I was just sort of mooching around by the vending machine, and she was like, "Oi, Mosby, get in there and do beautiful beginnings." I mean, she doesn't talk like that at all. Oh, well, actually, she does. That's exactly
what she sounds like. Or is it?
Yeah.
Also, oh, Sheena.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you doing here, mate?
Yeah, what you doing?
Doing a bit of inking, ain't I?
Yeah.
You know when she's like, you know, you have a telephone voice. Like Becky has like a posh on-air voice, isn't it? She's like, it's very well spoken, isn't she? Lovely, lovely. When she's off there, she's like, "Oi, Mosby, get in there, do the show."
Mosby.
Oi, Mozza, get in there, Mose.
Anyway, so yes, sorry, apologies if you were expecting Becky. It's me. I'm here for the final show of the day. Really excited. I love Beautiful Beginnings. It's a fun show, is this, and this is the show we always talk about, that if you are fairly new to craft, then you should be watching this show because we will strip things back for you. We'll answer all your questions. And I know we answer all your questions anyway on a normal day, but I think even more so in this show, we open up the space for you to ask that question that you might have been too scared to ask during, say, a masterclass or something like that. This is for everybody, this show, whether you are experienced, expert level of crafter, or you're thinking about getting ready to craft and you don't know your, your watercolour cardstock from your Nina cardstock. Ask the questions, and what we intend to do, because I know how everybody loves it on a Wednesday, we're going to open up Essentials Corner again at the end of the show, and we will answer your questions there. So get your questions in now. We'll compile a list, and then we will, if we've got enough, then we will ask those questions at the end of the show. Because, you know, I heard before the show that apparently Google's turning 25 today. So we will be your crafty Google, and you can go, "Hey, crafty Google," and then ask the question and we'll answer it for you later on. Also, just to say, of course, as well, do make sure that you shop the show on the brand new website as well. There is that code for you too. I know a lot of you have been using it. Multiple use website 20 if you want to get 20% off your shop. Usual T's and C's apply, of course, but that is worth bearing in mind. Now, we'll say a few hellos in just a few moments' time, but let's say the most important hello to the lady the other side of the studio, my crafty partner in crime for the next couple of hours. It is the one and only Sheena Douglas. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. Hello.
That was a very posh wave.
Did you like it? Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, Ben.
What we're going to be doing?
Oh, we're just playing with stuff. We've got the glitter piece. We've got to play a bit more with that. We've got the tricolour aquas. We've got the most gorgeous backing paper pad that I've just seen that I'm going to play with. So we'll be playing it like first time live on air together. Yeah. And we've got water reactive ink pads. It's loads of stuff. We can keep going for 2 days, let alone 2 hours. Oh. Easy.
Well, you can carry on for 2 days. I've just signed up for the 2 hours.
We'll turn the lights out.
Where's Becky Swan? Where is she? Becky, Sheena wants to do 2 days. I'll certainly be with you till 8 o'clock. As will Superstar Susie on the socials. She's in tonight compiling your questions. I know I've set you another task to do here, Susie, but if we can compile all the questions that come through, I'm sure there'll be hundreds. And we'll do this at the end of the show. So ask them now. We'll compile them and ask them later. Charlotte Everett is in saying good evening, all my crafting lovelies from here in Herne Bay. Mary Beth Doyle is in from Minnesota. Sarah Harrison says hi from South Carolina.
Oh, Carolina got me low.
Faye Park says, good evening, Ben, Sheena, and everyone from Faye in Kent. Hi, Christine Baker from Edmonton, Alberta. Hello to Jean Cudworth in Mississippi. Jessica Stricker's in from Southern Illinois. Pat Teachin Demarest, if I've said that right, I hope I have, says hi from New Jersey. And there's a message here which says...
I've been to New Jersey.
New Jersey?
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey Shore. Yeah.
And there's a message here which says, hello, Mummy Sheena.
Hello, Willow.
Willow here.
I hope you're behaving.
Yeah, actually, well, she says, I miss you, but I'm watching you and the nice lady make pretty things. Please, can you sing, Mummy?
I can't believe Willow's asking me to sing. She normally howls and looks for the door. Bolts for the door. Freedom. Yeah. We probably might during this hour.
Yeah,
I will be. There'll be some opportunity. It's Ben and me.
Yeah, we will. We definitely will.
Yeah.
Hello, Willow. Willow. Marianne Rosie says, hey y'all, I'm in need of some Ben-isms. I'll throw some your way over this show, don't worry. Hey to Donna Yami says, Ben, you have missed 2 epic shows with Sheena. No doubt. I know when I missed these shows and on Wednesday I've been doing other bits, but I know they're always epic. Zoe Carver's in. Deborah Durant.
Deborah Durant.
Mary Pat 1000 from Montana. Jane Adams from Las Vegas. Lynn Morton from Newcastle. Sherry Miller says, hello, lovely Sheena and handsome Ben. Beth Malone's in. Crafting Not Grafting by Hillary is here. Lynn Blackless, the hashtag Go Live Granny is in. And Elaine Cirillo says, hi, Ben and Sheena and team from Florida. And Kerry Carney says, Ben, in your best Southern American accent, what would you class as like a Southern American?
Southern. Yeah, welcome back, you hear?
Oh, like Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
She says, can you say hello from Southern Virginia in your best Southern American accent? I don't know if I can do that. Can you do that?
Well, hello from?
Hello from Southern Virginia.
Hi there from Southern Virginia.
Oh. Hi there from Southern Virginia. Is that good? I think Sheena's was better than mine. Love watching Sheena and all that she teaches us, says Colleen Passardi. Me too. So let's get on into it and have a quick look at our Christmas glitter paste selection, because that's where we're going to be starting. It's worth bearing in mind as well, actually, with the glitter paste that we have got just here for you. Oh, sorry, I've just been really distracted. My TV screen, which shows me where to look at stuff, has just flashed up a big message saying, this TV will turn off shortly.
Oh!
Due to the TV's auto power off settings, it's about to be turned off.
Oh no, you got to press the remote quick, Ben. You got to find the remote and press the button.
There's 3 remotes in front of me though, Sheena. Which is the right one?
Not that I'm a power watcher, but this happens to me all the time.
Which one?
Just press the middle button. Just don't select anything. Just a middle button on anything.
Any button will do.
Any
really?
middle button.
Press the any key.
Button doesn't take you anything. Enter. Yeah, put the enter key.
Press the any key. Where's the any key? Okay, hang on.
That work? Not that one?
No, it's not the small.
Right, next remote. Next one.
Oh.
Still there?
It's not working.
It's the remote in the other studio.
What's going on? My TV's going to turn off. I won't be able to see anything. Help. Sheena, do you want to... This is really bad TV, isn't it? They're enjoying it in the gallery. Sheena, do you want to show us some demos? The glitter paste are here, right? Just there. All right, so you're getting the 4 colours that you can see for £24 or £27.20. Right, I'll show you more details in just a second. I've got to sort my TV out. Sheena, do you want to just start?
I'll start playing. Shall we play with something? I've got the paper pad ready. Okay, well, this is a paper pad that I'm just loving. Is that all right, Nicola? If we show the paper pad.
Done it.
This is fabulous. And I'm a bit excited because I've got new stuff to play with. I've never played with it before, so we're going to discover in real time together live on air.
Yeah.
Before a live studio audience. So this is something we've got lined up.
Nice.
Do you want to go back to go through the stencils we'll be using as well, Ben?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? I think you've got boards, haven't you? I haven't got them.
I've got boards for the stencils and for your glitter paste. So your glitter paste selection is here. So you've got your can I? These are blue tacked on. Maybe, I don't. There you go. These are your colours here that you're going to get. So, I mean, they are called the Christmas glitter selection, but actually, I mean, there's nothing to stop you using those colours all year round, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gold, especially gold.
Absolutely right.
Silver and gold.
But you've
Classic.
got that beautiful holly green in there. You've got your blue, that gold, the red. Yes, a great selection because you've kind of got there. I think your contemporary and your traditional Christmas colours.
That's right. Yeah. Jewel-like, aren't they?
Eh?
Jewel-like.
Jewel-like is absolutely right. And what you'll find with these as well is, as you'll show in a second, a little goes a long way with these glitter pastes.
Absolutely, yes. Be frugal with it because, absolutely.
And the other thing to say also, and I know you'll probably know this by now, you may have already bought these and you're coming back for more. If you've been let down by glitter pastes before, you know, they've not given you the sort of consistency that you want. You found they're like a little bit clumpy and the glitter sort of flakes off after you've tried it. You haven't used our glitter paste because these have been made to perfection, as you would expect with us here at Crafters Companion. £24 or £27.20 is the price on these. Now, if you want to get the stencils as well, these are brilliant because what you are going to get within each set are actually 3 stencils. Your sort of main stencil image, if you like. You then get like a border stencil, and then you get your icon as well. And these, again, are absolutely incredible. Obviously, using them in conjunction with your glitter paste or what other mediums that you might currently have in your craft room. But this one is the Christmas poinsettia. You get all of these within this bundle. So within this one, you've got that gorgeous poinsettia background there as well. I love the way that the actual border of the stencil is a little bit bigger this time as well, so it gives you the ability, you know, when you're like doing these bits down in the corner, gives you sort of areas to overrun onto, so you're not going to maybe mark your card. You've then got this beautiful bow here, and then you've got that little border bow included as well, done actually in the red and the green that you've got from your glitter selection. Then you've got your Feeling Festive set. I actually really like this one because I like this background of the sort of snowfall. Love the I believe bell that you've got. I believe. Polar Express, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little jingly bell. And then I love this as well. Father Christmas flying through the sky. We're kindred spirits with that, aren't we? Christmas Eve, Santa spotting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I still watch out for them. Oh, and have you seen the NORAD thing you can do every year? Did you do that?
Oh, NORAD, yes.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can see like how fast he's dropping the presents off.
The real Santa then.
Yeah.
You track the real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always make sure I'm in bed in good time. Otherwise you don't get the prezzies, do you not? Then Holly Jolly Christmas. So this is your obviously your holly and your ivy. And again, you've got your main background. You've got the border there and that beautiful icon, which is your jingly bells. And then last but by no means least is this one, which is your graceful snowflakes. Beautiful again. Lots of different snowflake designs on your main sort of stencil background. There you've got your little border strip. And then last but by no means least is that beautiful snowflake icon too. So you're getting 12 stencils in total. Should be $31.96 or $39.80 or £30, $37. Platinum is £24 or $29.60. A few comments coming through. Perfect southern accents from you both, says Kerry Carney.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Thanks.
I might just be Dolly for the rest of the show now.
I would love that. Hi, Hunky Ben, says Jane Byford. Thank you. Huh? And gorgeous Sheena.
Oh, well, yeah, that's yeah, you're right now. Yeah, he is hunky. If I'm gorgeous, you're right. Yeah, spot on. Thanks.
I can't wait to see what's in store tonight. Wednesdays are my favourite days. Well, it's been chaos so far, hasn't it? Hi, Sheena, says Lillian Kwok. Winner, chicken dinner. Hi, Ben, where have you been? And hi, CTV crew and everyone watching. I've been over on QBC, being very serious. Although not as serious today.
Close but far, haven't you?
I have been close but far. Yeah, I've been here, but not for you guys. But I'm here for you guys now. Lol, Ben. Willow sat looking for you in front of the TV, says Maria. Aww. Willow. Come on. Sorry. And Crystal H says, I love Sheena and Ben. They make me laugh. And Deborah Durant says, lol, another instance of life getting in the way of craft. Right, let's get to this. But, are we doing some questions now? We're going to save them all till later. There is a relevant question about glitter pastes. Stephanie, are you gonna watch till the end, or do you want your question answered now? Let us know, because we fancy going over to Essentials Corner at the end of the show to do questions. But if you need to know now, let me know and I'll ask it. But let's get on over to Sheena. What are you going to show us?
Well, Ben,
yes.
Loads of stuff. To be honest, right, you know when I make a plan before the show and everybody goes, yeah, whatever, yeah, we'll go through the motions, we'll pretend we're writing notes down, but we know you're not going to stick to them. Well, kind of basically that's where we're at, because the thing is, I blame Nicola because she threw a curve ball into the mix.
Nicola did?
By giving me that lovely pad, and now I'm going, right, really want to play with that, and then we really want to play with the other bits that come with it.
Nicola.
So that's what we're going to play with. But shall I show you what we played with last show?
Oh, yeah.
Just bring you up to date.
Oh, yeah, bring me up to date?
Yeah. So in the last thrilling episode, you missed...
Oh, yes.
Right, it was extreme stenciling without a safety net with Sheena.
Wow, I'm sad that I missed it.
Adrenaline stenciling, it was. Because basically, most of it was just tried out live on air. There you go.
Right.
Why not?
Why not?
Cool. So...
And you also called yourself what?
I might
Optimus
have built
Prime?
myself up a little bit by calling myself Optimus Prime. I didn't. I called the product Optimus Prime. If I was anything, I'd be Bumblebee at best.
Bumblebee. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. I would say, I would say you're Optimus Prime.
Do you reckon?
I would be the Bumblebee to your Optimus Prime, definitely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. I like it.
What did
thank
he used
you.
to say? Autobots, roll out.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could film those. Like them. So anyway, we were creating Optimus Prime with the crafting wheel by mixing stuff up. In this one, we mixed up a bit of the water reactive ink pads with the stencils. So we created a lovely little snowy kind of scene just by using the one midnight stencil there and the glitter paste and creating a little kind of, it looks like it's a hill as if Santa's flying over the hill. And we came across this, we did this kind of falling snow look with the ink, mostly because I'd got some water on the ink pad and it made a mark. So we thought, let's go with it.
Yeah, happy accident.
Happy accident, and it worked nicely. Then we mixed up, and this one's going to sit on this. This will look stunning against this glitter card here. Look at that. I need to stick that, but that's going to look a winner chicken dinner, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Look at that. Class and a bit posh.
Yeah.
What I would be doing with that one, that would be a posh kind of like, you know, it could be an executive-y posh kind of thing, wouldn't it? You could put a band of ribbon across there and then just your wording, and I wouldn't put anything else on that because it's all about the backing. So what we did with that, white card, I sprayed it with the shimmer sprays and then stenciled over with the water reactive ink pads, and then we put the glitter paste on top. So this is where Optimus Prime comes in. It's like, wow, Transformers all together.
Crafters in disguise.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you vote on a winner then in the last show?
Did we get a winner? Oh, I don't think we did.
Oh, the star
We
one.
did. Oh, we did. We must have done. Yeah, yes, we did. It was the snowflake. We did, Ben. And then this was another background created, and I just put that little stencil in the middle just to show again how those shimmer sprays and the stencils work. So these stencils are rocking it. This was one we totally experimented with because, and it looks super cool. It actually looks even better in the card, not in the flesh, but in the card, than it does on screen, I think. Even though, well, I can't see it. I'm hoping you get it, but it does look really cool.
Have a look.
So what we did was I'd stenciled this with the blue paste on white card, and then I sprayed it with the sprays. Look at that, look.
Yeah, it does look
See the
better
way
in
it
real
pulls
life.
up around the little bits, and it makes it look even more kind of grungy but pretty at the same time. Thumbs up from Ben. Thank you.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, she should, yeah. So that's what we're playing with that then. And what I thought we would do is we've got these gorgeous papers now to play with as well. I've got some more backing paper. Should we make some more backing, another backing with that first? So I've got a couple here. I've got this one on black card. So that looks super cool. That's just sprayed with the sprays on black card.
Oh, yeah.
So let's put a stencil on that, and we've also got this one here, which we can do a little bit of layered inking on that. Let's do a bit of layered inking on this one to start with. I've got to pick a stencil. Any stencil, don't show me. Let's use the poinsettia one. Let's use that. I'm hoping that this one is, I cleaned it well enough in the last show, because what you definitely want if you're using paste is some water at hand. So if you're using the glitter paste, you really need to clean your stencils immediately, if not sooner, because once it dries on there, it's dried. It's a done deal. You're done. Okay. So definitely clean the stencils immediately. If you've got like a water bath or a tree or something, you can put some water in. I'm anchoring that down there, and then I'm also going to anchor this down over the top and then pick a colour that's going to work with that. And I think I'm going to go with the browns, maybe like a Friar brown, because it's a warm tone background.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm thinking keep it warm. So we've got Friar brown here. We've also got the seal brown. This is in the, oh, I've got hiccups, sorry. This is in the set of the water reactive ink pads.
Oh, yes, I've got them under my counter, haven't I?
Yeah, there's loads, a plethora of colours to choose from, and amazing prices. So you may as well get them when you can, and then supplement them with the other colours. If and when you can do that too. So let's take a blending tool, and let's start with Friar brown. Let's see what this looks like.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm just picking up the colour, and I am proceeding to stencil. So this is on top of the shimmer sprays.
Okay.
Okay, so we're layering, Ben. This is where the nicest, I think the best backing papers and papers that we go, ooh, that's lovely,
Yeah.
and you don't want to use because they're too pretty, are the ones that are layered with texture and, you know, shiny and matte and kind of all mixing it up. So, yeah, we've got a shadow pattern going on there. Can you just see there? That looks rather
Beautiful.
pretty. So I'm just going to continue like this. We might bring another colour in as well, because this is quite subtle on that background.
Yeah.
If we use a contrasting colour, like maybe the dams and wine, that'll show up a lot more.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of like not use it everywhere, just use it in part of the image.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whilst we're watching, we say a few more hellos because Kathy Green's joined us from Mechanicsburg.
What a great place. Mechanicsburg's fantastic.
It's my favourite place in the US, and I've probably told you this before, but Kathy sent me an actual wrench from Mechanicsburg.
Really?
Which I keep in my man bag, just in case.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's here. It's in my bag. Oh, my bag's in my car. I'll get it out next time. Liz Beecham, I've got it in my bag. I'll get it in the break. Hi, Lynn Miles. It says, hi, Sheena, Ben, and everyone watching from a blustery Chesterfield. I love, says Marianne Rose, that Sheena is always so willing just to try things. And Suzanne Dawn says, without a safety net.
Absolutely.
Hi, Ben and Sheena, says Clarice Trudel. That's why it is extreme crafting today. And Sil Sparkley says, Ben, I mean, it's lovely to see you, etc., blah, blah, blah. But what have you done with Becky? Becky just, she just naffed off. She just went.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I'm not doing this no more. And she went. And then I got they picked up the craft line, you know, the craft line, send for Ben. And they put this big, like, CC logo in the sky.
Yeah. Where, Ben?
Craftman. And
That's the one.
I'm in.
Holy card, Batman.
Holy card, Craftman.
Oh, yeah. Holy card, Craftman. Kapow.
Kapow.
Zap.
Kablamo. Yeah.
I'm enjoying that in my head. I'm just taking it further, you know.
I'm imagining me and you in like Batman and Robin costumes now for Halloween.
I'd be more like Blunder Woman.
Blunder Woman. What was that on?
I think it was on Russ Abbott or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Blunder Woman. Oh dear. I quite like that idea. Craftman. Holy pokey tools, Craftman. Oh dear. Got all sorts of things running through my head now with that. The random stuff we come up with.
Yeah, when you're like your mind are wandering.
Yeah.
But you know what? We were saying earlier, you know, if you're crafting, let's be laughing. Crafting and laughing. It's all goes
Crafting and
in
laughing.
hand. Crafting and laughing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all over. That there, right there.
Exactly right. You know, if we can see what you're doing, we can have a bit of a natter as we go. I hear you've been chatting about random trivia today too. So.
Well, I was rubbish at it. Yeah, the only ones I was I? Well, actually, Nicola, bless her cotton socks, said I was really good, but just with the music ones, because that, yeah.
Oh, what? So you were getting asked questions and then you were.
Yeah, they were giving us a pop quiz, like the Beatles' middle name. What was the one that you asked who was? Yes.
Which Beatles middle name?
And we did that off air, and I went, I could have showed myself to look quite knowledgeable if we'd done that on air, but we did it off air, and I got it right.
Ah, that's
Do you
no
know
good
which
off
one?
air, is
Winston?
it? Hey?
It was John Lennon anyway.
Oh, was it John Lennon?
Yeah.
John Winston Lennon. Well, there you are.
Right. That's pretty. Isn't that nice? Yeah.
Nice.
But we're not done. We're not leaving it there, Ben. We're going to trim that, and we're going to do a bit more texture to it. Yeah, we're going to play with it further. We're not going to let it lie.
Not going to let it lie.
We're not going to let it lie. So I'm trimming it down to the size of the stencil. So just by basically taking it to as close to the edge, like I normally do anyway, close to the edge, just so we can get away with there. And then
extreme crafting with Sheena, taking it close to the edge.
And yeah, and then we'll use a bit of the darker colour because it adds, you know, the vignette thing. There's a place for vignettes. It draws your eye to the centre. It finishes the edge of the card off a little bit, and I just think it looks cool. That's it. It just looks cool. So we're going to use let's use the purple because we want it darker around there. All right, there you go. That looks cool. That one there. So to do this, you're going to work outside and then move a little bit closer to this, like that.
Sorry, I'm just...
Around.
What did you say? There's a trivia coming into my ear here. There's an actor in the Lord of the Ring movies who inspired James Bond.
Inspired which James Bond? Or the Ian Fleming, the whole books of Ian Fleming?
But sure, the Lord of the Rings movies were before then. I mean, after the James Bond books.
The movies were after the books.
Oh, it was an actor in the Lord of the Rings movies. Oh, it must be...
Ian McKellen.
What's the other guy called? I don't really...
Not Bilbo.
Bilbo?
Not Bilbo.
Oh, not Bilbo.
Not Bilbo.
I haven't really watched the Lord of the Rings movies, so I'm struggling to think who's in them, to be honest with you. But yeah. Fire up in the comments if you know.
What about Christopher Lee?
Oh, Christopher Lee!
Me, Miss Anno. I've got it right again. Boom.
Who obviously ended up
I'm on
starring in a
fire.
Bond movie.
What, sorry?
He obviously ended up starring in a Bond movie as well.
Wow.
He was Scaramanga, wasn't he, in The Man with the Golden Gun?
Yeah.
With little
Who was your favourite Bond?
Roger Moore.
Was he? Now, is
Easy.
that like I'm a Sean Connery person.
But I think
I like Connery.
it's who you grew up with, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably it. That's like Doctor Who. Which is your favourite Doctor Who? And
Peter Davidson.
Peter Davidson was brilliant.
And David Tennant was very good.
David Tennant. You see, I was like the John Pertwee Doctor Who when I was a kid.
Do you know who I also liked? He was only on it for a bit. Was Sylvester McCoy.
Yes, he was with a long scarf.
Yeah.
McCoy of the scarf. Yeah.
Yeah. McCoy of the scarf. He was the real McCoy.
He was the real McCoy.
Yeah.
So we've got that background going quite nicely there.
We have.
Ben. There we go. Let me show you. Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Pretty. And that's just the stencils and the shimmers, but we're going to get a bit of that paste in the mix now.
Oh, yes.
Because that's where the layering and the fun is. And we've got another one for a bit of layering there as well. So let's stick with that stencil. We can either go over the top with that same stencil and do the whole thing, or I think the ribbon, I'm going to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it exactly over where I've just done it, like the flowers, because it's pointless putting them exactly where I've just inked, because you're not going to see the ink. So it would all be in for naught, wouldn't it? So let me stick that down again. So I want to anchor this card down while I'm going to stencil with the paste, because you definitely do want to do that, because if the paste moves, then it's kind of like there's no fixing it. It's smudge the paste.
Yeah.
So because I've trimmed it to size, I'm just putting it on the back of the card. So it keeps that in place. It's going nowhere. It's causing no bother. And then I'm going to pop that over there like that, and we shall go stenciling with the pastes. And it's down to which colour we want to use. So, will the red? Red would actually look quite nice.
I do.
All right, should we go red? Should we go, yeah? What do you reckon? Let's do a bit of red and gold.
Red and gold, that's what I'm thinking.
Did you hear the excitement there?
I did.
Yeah. Right, okay. So we're going to take the lids off. Now here, I think that one's already opened. Let me use the one that's opened. Be good. Yeah.
You got a few to choose from?
I've got 9 or so.
9?
Like, actually, Nicola, I think I've got more than 9. I've got lots of them. Yeah. Did I say I really like these? So what I'm doing is I'm going to put the light colour on first, which is the gold, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go carefully, like this, because I don't want to use the whole stencil. So I'm being a little bit more careful with my application than I would had I just been going to put it everywhere. Yeah?
Whilst you're doing this, I will ask this question because Stephanie hasn't gone back, so I'm going to assume she wants it answered. For the glitter pastes, Stephanie says, am I correct that you can use them on fabric?
Yes, I've got a sample underneath the desk here, I'll show you. Yeah. But I don't know, I wouldn't have imagined they'd be washable unless somebody knows anything other than that, but more decorative, yeah.
Oh, she put it, yes, I remember that. Leanne did a demo onto a tote bag.
Yeah.
So you're good to go.
Yeah,
Just don't obviously stick it through the washing machine.
Did you put it through the washing machine?
No, I said don't stick it through the washing machine.
No, I wouldn't do it, I think that would be maybe a step too far.
Yeah.
So
That is taking it to the extreme. I mean, we are extreme crafting tonight, but that is just...
yeah, even that scares me. That's
That's a
I
bridge
ain't
too
going
far.
there. Yeah, I know when to draw the line.
You do know when to draw the
Literally
line,
draw the
literally.
line. So I'm going to go a little bit further. So what I'm thinking of is like triangles. You know the way, like, you know, the rule of thirds is one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Triangles is another nice composition thing to work with. So we've got that there. And then what we can do is you can either just go over where the berries are with a little bit of red.
Oh, yeah.
And it just gives it a nice little kind of bling without being too much there. Just a touch.
Does this dry naturally then, or do you have to, like, heat?
No,
set
it will
this up a
dry.
bit?
It dries quite quickly, Ben.
Yeah.
You know, you think that you would have to wait ages for it to dry, but it doesn't. It'll dry, I want to say about half an hour, depending on how, you know, warm the room is. But yeah, I was surprised at how quickly it dries. So that's on there. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, yeah. We're liking that.
Please.
So take that away.
Yeah.
That's going to go in its little bath to get washed. And then I'm going to, well, I'm not going to wipe that up at the minute, but let me hold that up for you to see what we've got. So that there is, again, a card where I would just put a band across there and, again, a greeting. And you are good to go with that one there. It's pretty, isn't it? When you lay them up.
Absolutely brilliant. So many different layers, like you say, you've achieved. It's amazing what you can do with the stencil, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
When you've got the tools.
Yeah, so I'm going to pop that back there to dry.
Yep.
And I'm going to pop that stencil in a bath and have a clean up. And then should we do another one on the
Yeah,
on the
we
pearly
can do.
background?
It'll give you a chance to kind of get sorted out.
Sure.
A few comments coming through. Hi, Sheena and Ben and everyone from beautiful Virginia, says Ellen Hayes. Hello. And Kim Fisher. Have not heard from you in a while, Kim, from WikiWatchy, my second favourite place in the US. If I ever get over, it's Mechanicsburg first, then WikiWatchy. 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 It's near Florida. It's where the mermaids are.
Oh, I need to go there.
Yeah. Hey, particularly after what we saw last night from you on the HSM preview.
Oh, did you like that? Yeah, that's what people, lots of the feedback's been immense with that. It's been incredible for the Bella Luna.
Bella Luna.
Ciao, baby.
Yeah, the Bella Luna collection.
That's all I know.
What?
Prego.
Prego. That's Tuesday, isn't it? HSM Craft Day. But there were mermaids on the show last night as well. Anyway, hello everyone. Horrible day at work, says Olga. Well, sorry to hear that. CTV makes everything better. Pauline says, I can see Ben and Craig as Batman and Robin. And Halloween is coming.
You need the
Susie.
suits now. You need to stand there and Craig runs in.
Yeah.
With a little cape. Because it was like a cartoon room, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
that?
it was.
And then, yeah.
We always used to do that. Lynn says, Craig is crafty man. Oh, yeah, he is the crafty man, isn't he? Yeah, I did write that down. That's a very good point. I'll be craft man and he can be crafty man. No. No, he has to be craft boy. I'm older. Craft man and craft boy. I'm watching Sheena and learning so much today, says Colleen. I'm crafting Michelle's projects from yesterday as I watch Sheena. I'm a day behind of trying some of these crafts. Sheena's will be later tonight or tomorrow. There's no time limit on these. Yeah. These shows will be online wherever, on Facebook, on YouTube, so you take your time. And of course, you can always come back to them later down the line if you forget anything or if you want some more hints and tips. Lillian says, Ben, have you got your superhero tights on? Always. Always have my tights on, especially this time of the year. It's a bit nippy, doesn't it? And Colleen Passardi says, I love the red and gold and the green, of course, as well. Gorgeous, says Mary Pat. Lovely, says Jane Adams. Colleen says, beautiful, Sheena. And Jessica Stricker says, beautiful. Some fantastic demos. If you want to ask any questions, fire them in. If there's anything particular that you want to see whilst we are doing, what we call it, danger crafting. Oh, extreme crafting. Anything you want to request, then feel free. We will do as much as we can for you. And Rhonda says, hello, Ben, Sheena and crew, Team Social and all my crafty friends. We've got Nicola and James steering the Good Ship Craft tonight. Just got done with lunch, so now settled in, ready to watch and chat from a chilly, overcast Oak Park near Chicago. Stencils. We'll keep those on the screen for you. It's that set. You're getting 12 in total, £24 or $29.60. If you need more glitter paste, it is the set of 4 that you're seeing here as well. These obviously work perfectly with these. These obviously work perfectly with these. If you need to stock up on these, grab them. If you've already got these, I mean, well done. You're just picking up loads of hints and tips tonight. Shall we go back and have a look and see what Sheena's up to now? Have you got the holly and the ivy there?
I'm doing the holly. Well, yes, I am. And I'm singing it in my head.
The holly and the ivy,
Yeah.
when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? Yeah. I see with a little ruffle around your neck then.
I was a choir boy back in the day.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sang a few even songs in Exeter Cathedral. Yeah. Even songs. Yeah. It's like the evening service, isn't it?
I do a few odd songs.
You done a few what?
The odd songs.
You did a few.
But very odd when I'm singing them.
I thought you were going to burst into song then. I've done a few odd songs in my time.
The odd songs.
Yeah.
Odd notes. Odd notes, I don't know. So, right, I put a bit of anthracite on the back there to give it a shadow pattern, just a bit more texture. Hasn't really shown up that much, but it's there. Just gives it a bit more of a mottled look. But we shall continue with the bling on there. I think it needs a bit of bling, don't you?
Absolutely.
And what colour bling are we going to use? Are we going to use the green? Are we going to use the gold? Green or gold has got to be on that, I reckon.
Yeah.
Green or gold, what do you reckon?
Green.
Green? I haven't used the green yet, so let's go.
Does the glitter paste always go on last? There's the question that's in my mind. So if you're applying lots of different textures, inks and all these kind of things, I should have saved that for Essentials Corner. Does the glitter paste always the last thing you put on?
What's the glitter? Absolutely, yes.
Right.
Because once that, and although saying that, last show I'd already had one that was already glittered, and I sprayed it with the shimmer sprays. That was that one that you came over and give a thumbs up to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's cool. That one I did. I sprayed that afterwards, and it worked. But it was purely just a let's try it and see if it does work, and it did. But usually I would say layer it up the way I'm doing. So shimmer sprays first if you want the blingy background, then your water reactive, because that will sit on top of the shimmer sprays, yeah?
Yeah.
And then the glitter, which will sit on top of it all. That just trumps all of it. And it's opaque, the glitter, because when you're putting it on, you are putting it on thick enough because of the thickness of the stencil, the mylar that the stencil's made out of. It's a good weight mylar, which means that it's got some depth to it. If it was a little thin, flimsy, flibbity-flobbity one, you wouldn't get
Flibbity-flobbity?
Flibbity-flobbity.
Bill and Ben?
Bill and Ben. Bop, bop, little weed. Yeah, that one. I so can you remember the wooden tops as well? Oh, hello, children. Can you see Spotty Dog? It was like
Which all said very well spoken back in the day, wasn't it? Yes. Yes.
Today we shall make a card.
What was the other one? My mum always used to... Muffin the Mule.
Oh, yeah.
Was the other one.
Yeah,
That's probably a bit before that, though,
which one
wasn't it?
scared me?
What?
Torchy the Battery Boy.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, and there was a song. He was a bit scary. Tell me if anybody else was scared by Torchy the Battery Boy. He had a lamp on his head and he powered it through his pure power of Torchy. And it was a bit scary. I just
Torchy
found
the
that
Battery
scary.
Boy. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I mean, he looks like the kind of thing that nightmares are made of. Torchy the Battery Boy.
Torchy the Battery Boy. Have a look, yeah, and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's pretty creepy. Don't go and Google that if you're of a nervous disposition. That's nightmares guaranteed for the next week.
Don't show the kids.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got there. It's very, very subtle tone
it's
on tone.
gorgeous,
When
that's what that
trimmed,
is.
That'd look a bit posh. That would look really, I think that would look lovely when it's trimmed down. No, it's like it.
Absolutely.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some pop of colour on there.
Yeah.
Winner, again.
Chicken
that chicken
dinner.
Yeah. So that's having played with it on the pearly background. Should we have a little play on the backing papers? I'll wipe my hands and then we'll have a reset and then play with the backing papers.
Yeah, do you know what?
Yeah,
we'll have a little break, I think.
That'll be great.
Kim was just asking what papers Sheena was using there. What were you using, or card-wise?
Card-wise, just the multi-purpose card would be great. The white multi-purpose, that's what I've used, and then sprayed it with the shimmer sprays.
Yep.
And that's what's created the backgrounds before we did the stenciling on top of them. So that was the base card there, and then the stencil on top.
Sheena now has her own bin in my craft area, says Sue Benson on YouTube. Hi from Lafayette, Tennessee, says Sherry Smith. Nancy the girl says, hello, late to class, but we'll catch up. Promise, teacher. You don't have to apologise for being late. Sheena, that even looked good with the stencil still over the card, says Sue Benson. Mary Pat says, absolutely stunning, Sheena. Don't forget, if you want to pick up any of these goodies, you can hit the new website up, of course. All you need to do is click on Shop the Show, or indeed Shop the Day. You'll see all of the deals there. And also don't forget that if you are shopping, worth sticking in that code, which is valid until the 1st of October, website 20. Your standard terms and conditions apply, but rather than ferreting through all of that, I would just whack it in at checkout and just see if it works. That's what I'd do. But listen, we're going to take a short break. We will come back. Fire any more questions. We want to do Essentials Corner in an hour, so we need some questions to answer whilst we're there. So fire those in, keep shopping, and we'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at craft wars to Leanne. But 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lotty for his charm and skill. They went quite putty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the musical interlude. We're back. I found my spanner as well, just for anyone who's interested. That was from Kathy in Mechanicsburg. Look at that. Well, it's more like like a wrench, actually, isn't it? Because yeah, is it? Look, there you go. Official Mechanicsburg merch for you there, with a little adjustable doofer. It is, yes, it is usable. You see, that's why I keep it in my bag, because you never know when you might need a wrench.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Look at that. There we go. Anyway, pop that there. Might need it later in the show. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Glitter paste being applied to stencils. Sounds like buttering toast, says Lillian. Well, the kind of technique is buttering toast,
exactly
isn't it?
That's right, yeah. That's it. Yeah. It's really easy to use. It's really user-friendly stuff. If it's got the right consistency, and this one does. So if it was too runny, it would leak under the stencils, and that'd be difficult to use, and that's not good, and I've used some like that. This one isn't, it's nice, it's just the right consistency.
Now, can I just check before I show this, right? The Vintage Snowman collection, is everything as far as the hardware is concerned and the paper pad for the price I'm about to put on the screen? Let me show you it first. Don't put the details up, right? Let me show you it first, and we're going to play a game of guess the price, right? Because I think this is wrong. However, when it comes up in a minute, we'll have to do it for the price that it's at. So this is like Price is Right, isn't it? Yeah. Because it's a selection of items, my love. Tot them up, give them a price, and if you're within £50, you win. That was that kind of thing, wasn't it, on the Price is Right?
Good game.
Yeah. All right, good game, my love. Right, so first of all, stamps. So you're going to get your Merry and Bright stamp set. So this is this gorgeous reindeer carrying his Christmas tree there. There you go. We can have a look. Here we go. Oh, no, not the... What? What? Oh, so hang on, you've got something different about here. What's going on there? That's not a cut and emboss folder. Technical difficulties. So I'll show you what you're getting. So you're getting this stamp set, okay, which is your reindeer, or maybe that's a moose, carrying a Christmas tree. I think it is a moose. And you're going to get all of those sentiments to go with it. Then you're going to get your Vintage Snowman. So totting this up, Christmas in your heart.
Cute.
He's cute, isn't he?
He's cute.
Very vintage, and you've got all of those different bits and pieces in there as well. The stocking, you've got the little lantern, and the holly and the ivy in there, and some lovely sentiments too. Then you're going to get this beautiful wintry scene cut and emboss folder. That is just a card in itself there, really, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Ink that one up. Maybe make it into a shaker if you wanted, but of course you're passing that through. One cut will give you this beautiful emboss, and then that cut. What are you thinking so far? I know what the kind of figure I've got in my mind. You're then going to get your Vintage Wonderland. So this is a great way for you to be able to create your own little sort of festive snow globe, little shaker. You can make little boxes with these as well. Who made a box out of this the other day? I think it was Sarah. Very cute, very festive. Kind of like built up the scene on the front and then popped a little box in the middle and then put the dome at the back. Then you're going to get your Jolly Snowman. So this again is all of these pieces for you to be able to create your own snowman with. That is a great scrap buster of a set, that one, because you don't need a lot of cardstock. And if you go into your little gubbins box, as Jan would call it, you'll probably find lots of bits of card that you can use to cut out all those elements to create your snowman. And you even get little stamps on there as well to pop the snowman's face on with. Then you're going to get this set here, which is Oh Christmas Tree, Oh Christmas Tree. How lovely is that snowman? Stamps, and dies to cut out all the elements, build your scenes, what you're thinking, because I'm not finished yet. We're going to give you dies in here as well, the season sentiment. So you've got Merry Christmas, Snow Much Fun, Merry and Bright, and Season's Greetings. Right, and then on top of that, which you're going to see with Sheena in a little demo in a mo, is this absolutely beautiful double-sided 36-sheet paper pad, which not only has the most beautiful, beautiful scenes on, but I think it's one of the most snippable paper pads we've done. You've got like 4 separate scenes that way if you cut across your cardstock, and then as we go through, you're also going to see beautiful 6x6 elements as well. So if you want to create smaller cards, you've just got 4 card fronts there too. And once again, you've got the reverse matching up beautifully with the front of your with front of your papers. So you're not kind of like looking elsewhere to search for matching mats and layers. Loads of snippability, potentially like decoupage elements you've got in there as well if you love to fussy cut. But look. All in all, you get a 36 double-sided sheet 12x12 pad. The only way you can get the Jolly Snowman is within the bundle, and you get dies, stamps and dies, more dies, cut and emboss folder, stamp set. I mean, if I said to you all that for £60, 60 bucks, you'd snap my hand off, wouldn't you? Well, we're not going to say that. We're going to go lower, my love. You say lower than 60. Here's the price. Look at the deal. Yeah, £35 or $45.
I'll have it.
Have it.
I'll have it.
Oh, you'll have it.
I'll have it.
Have it.
I've got them all ready here. You've been showing them. I'm going, oh, I got that under here. And oh,
Yeah.
I've got that under here.
Yeah.
I've got stuff lined up. We're going to play with this.
Yeah.
We are so going to play with this.
If you're platinum, £28 or $36. I mean, what are these paper pads normally? They're normally like $14.99, $19.99, aren't they? So it's like you're getting the rest of everything in the kit for about £14, $17. Incredible value for money. Snap it up whilst you can. It's a really lovely set. And again, a set that you'll come back to time and time again. Keep the questions coming through. We will tackle those a little bit later on. I love this. You guys have played along at home. This is brilliant. Jessica, 32, you said. Oh, I see you were pricing them up as we went, because Lillian says $7.49. I mean, we're doing bargains, Lillian, but seriously, for the whole set, come on. But thank you for all of those coming in. That black blob on the embossing folder looks like Sasquatch is about to devour the dapper snowman. Oh yes, I see what you mean. I see what you mean there. Very good. And the sentiment set from this collection is a must-have, says Carol D. Mary Pat says this is a crazy deal. Snap it up whilst we get inspired by Sheena. What are you going to show us with this collection over there?
I'm playing as I'm going. I'm going to tell you, I've just discovered the little snowman, and I think it's really cute. Oh, I've missed a little bit there. I'm going to do it on the other side of my rocker block. I'm being too careful. I'll tell you why. I wanted the line not too dark.
Yeah.
Because I have a plan, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I first discovered the papers, and I was all kinds of happy and excited. Nicola will tell you about the papers. And then when I looked and you were going through all that, I'm going, is that there? Yes, it is. Is that there? Yes, it is. So I want to play with more stuff.
Okay.
So the first thing I've done is I've stamped this little guy out, because we're definitely going to colour him in, right? And I'm going to put the die over that, and we're going to cut him out, ready to play with. Then we're going to move on to those papers, if that's good with you.
Good with
so
me.
We'll anchor him down with a little bit of tape, keep him in place, and taking the tack off, just that little extra. Because when you put it through the machine, the force of the machine, it really does squeeze every last bit of glue out of anything you're putting on there.
Yeah.
You know? So even though it is great low tack tape, I would still just take a little bit of the sticky off.
So you just detack it on your top, do you?
Yes, detack it on your top.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like a jumper or something's better, something fuzzier than, you know, not. Yes.
Umpa, detack it on your jumper.
That's right. Yeah. Right, so we're going to pop that in there, like that, and we'll put this through the Gemini, and then we'll have him cut out, and we're ready. He is ready to play. Then
Yeah.
we're going to park him for a minute, and we're going to
Okay.
come to the backing papers, and I'm going to tell you plans for that.
Nice.
Because they are just gorgeous.
Yeah, they are.
They're not even, the colour palette, stunning. You know what? Colour is so important to making something a winner or not. And I think the colour palette in this is just lovely. It's very muted, very subtle, so appealing, and it makes it just look expensive. And yeah, I really, really do rate it. And I'm going to put that little thing there so I can put it away and I won't lose it. So that's him cut out, ready to play with. Park him to one side. I have cut up these big sheets here. So what I've done is I've gone through the pad, the paper pad, and I've looked for all the ones that are like quarter sheets like this. See? 1, 2, 4. And there's more going through there. So I've just basically selected them. And they're double-sided as well. So look, that one there, I've quartered those as well, ready to play. I mean, look at these. How gorgeous are these?
I know, stunning, aren't they?
They've just got, look. What?
Really beautiful scenes.
Oh, they are really, really lovely. I would buy this in a heartbeat, this pad here, because again, the colours are stunning. So what I've done, Ben, is I have got these ones here that kind of coordinate. We've got this and this kind of on the same page kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what I've done, and is there another one? Because I've found those trees out of something else. Bear with. Where have I found that one? But there. Is it? No, it's not that one. Have I just invented a paper? Bear with. I've got him from somewhere.
No, those are from the... They are.
Where? No. No, Ben. No. Where's he come from? Where has he come from?
Where's what
My
one?
My papers are morphed into a life of their own.
No.
Look, there's loads of ones, but it's not him. It's not him.
Which one? Oh.
Come on down.
Hang
Where
on.
are you? I wonder if I've used the last sheet of paper. I might have done. Oh, no, I found it. Bear with, it's here.
Where?
I'm going to pull the page out of the
Let's
book.
compare pads.
Oh, sorry.
Which one?
That one there, Ben. That one there. That's it. There he is.
Oh, there he
See?
is. Yeah, that
There,
one.
the little tinker in the corner.
You little-
I hadn't made him up.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So what I've done is I've cut them up into quarters, right? Because that's 4 cards there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. And what I've also done is I've cut round him decoupage fashion, yeah? And I'm going to use him with one of the others instead, rather than use it exactly over the front of what I've just cut it out. I'm using it over one of the other ones. So I've created a new composition. I'm all kinds of dangerous, aren't I?
Crafty maverick over there.
Absolutely. I know no fear now.
No.
So that's going to work. That's going to there. But what I do want to do, I'm looking at the colour palette here, and I'm looking at the ink pads that we have in this bundle. And I have a strong suspicion, an inkling, if you will.
An inkling, yeah.
That we've got colours that'll work with this in this palette. I know we've got things like anthracite for sure, smoked pearl for sure, even misty morning. You see how they're all muted? The colours are so muted. It's like it was planned. Maybe a little bit of the smoked emerald.
Yeah.
And even a bit of midnight, but all these colours are going to be taken down a notch, a peg or two. I'm going to take
you
them
down a notch, you.
And they're just going to think about what they've done, right? So that's...
Never used to get anyone... I never did because I was good at school. But you used to get put in the corner, didn't you?
Yeah.
Go and stand in the corner.
Think about what you've just done,
about
young
what
man.
you've done, young man.
There was a young man. I had to finish with
Yeah.
that. Or young lady.
Young lady.
Yeah.
Come on.
So all these colours here look like they're going to work, and I'll tell you why. I want to colour this little guy in to fit in with that, because I don't want him to jar against that gorgeous colour scheme background. So here's how we're going to start. We've got the colours here in the papers. I'm going to try and kick them in a shot for you. And I'm going to just do like, this is where, you know, when your X Factor, when you get them and they see them with the photos.
Oh, yes.
And then I'll do a shuffle and they go, right, we have our X Factor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm playing now in my head. This is where, you know, where you just kind of
moving them
have to take it too far again, Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm playing X Factor in my head. So I've got the colours there, and I'm going to start swatching and just seeing which one is going to make the cut. Now that could easily make the cut. Oh, you know what I haven't done? It's like, you know, when in Friends, again, reference when they do heads or tails, and Joey forgot to assign a head or a tail. I've got 3 colours there, but I haven't actually marked down which colours they are.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was anthracite.
Okay.
I want to say it was anthracite. I'm going to splodge it again, just in case. I'm sure it is. Anthracite is there. So let me show you. When you add water to anthracite, it's like a sage green. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Yeah,
look how close. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That's going to work. That was Becky earlier. Hello.
Hello.
What's your mate?
What's your mate?
So that's
Ben,
that
get
there.
yourself in the studio, mate. Go on. I'm going home.
I'm off ski, I am.
Yeah.
So then we've got this one here, and that's also going to work. So that one there, so we've got anthracite. Oh, did I use Misty Morning next? Misty Morning. These are perfect, right?
Yeah.
Anthracite, Misty Morning. I was right with my 2 guesses straight away, and then the third one, that one there did great for a bit of
Smoked
vignette
pearl
around
you
the
got as well,
outside.
haven't you?
The last one was
Smoked pearl.
Anthracite, Misty Morning, smoked pearl. Ben.
Yeah.
Yes. So we definitely want to know those ones are going to work. So I'm going to keep those to there. I'm going to wipe that up now. I'm going to ink around the outside of this before we start colouring in the snowman, because I do want to do a little bit of a vignette again, just to draw the eye in and to tie everything together. And because this paper feels like it's not coated, I'm hoping, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to ink over it. So we can adrenaline crafting before the very eyes again.
All of the colours that you're using, by the way, are in the bundle that we've got on the show. Because you've got anthracite, smoked pearl, and what was the other one you said?
Anthracite,
Misty Morning.
Misty Morning.
So they are all in the bundle that you've got on the show. If you shop the show, we will look at those in just a few moments' time.
Perfect. I couldn't have picked better colours.
No.
You can see they were spot on. Each one was just exactly what we want for this palette. Now, by doing this, it makes that look less like one sheet of big paper that I've cut up, and more like this is a finished little backing paper, because the eye's getting drawn into the centre. Now, you're not even going to see this bottom bit, but I'm doing it anyway there just to draw your eye, and then I'm going to do the same with this so that it also ties into there. So I'm going to do a little bit of the vignette around the bottom like that. And that's working really nicely. So the fact that this paper isn't coated makes it more kind of usable for me again.
Yeah,
I'm loving it even more.
I think it's really lovely to see as well, like you said, because they're gorgeous paper pads as they are, but to be able to do all of these different techniques with as well, I think
it's
really,
great to be able to bring your own little extra to the mix as well. You know, it's great. Like I said, a good crafting product is something you can use out the box, but will also challenge you that you can play around with and experiment with, like next year, the year after, or year after that. So that's going to go there. I'm going to decoupage that little guy up onto there.
Nice.
But what I'm going to do before I do that, I'm going to stick this onto this little back in here. And see that little black edge really makes everything pop, doesn't it? I think it looks really pretty.
It does.
Have you seen the mess of this desk, Ben?
Well, I know. I didn't want to say.
Look at the state of it.
I mean,
how long is that break going to have to be, the tidy up break, to get this sorted? It'll be the show finished. I think we might as well just embrace the mess.
Anyone would think you're having fun over there.
It would, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is this what everybody else's craft desk looks like at home? Let us know.
I think so.
I think it probably does.
For me, it doesn't matter how big the table is, I'll cover it.
Yeah.
I can have a banqueting table, I'll still cover it.
Organised chaos, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's going to go over there, which is going to make it a cute little 3D effect. And I've got some huge pads here that I'm just going to save time by sticking them on as quickly as I can.
Just to say, Kathy, these aren't new colours in the bundle.
No.
It's just a different configuration.
Yeah. I think that's the thing to look out for, the deals when you get a bundle deal.
Yeah.
And if there's a lot of them in there that you haven't got, bearing in mind they are consumable and you'll use them anyway.
That's it.
It's worth getting them while you can. I was saying earlier, if you think, well, there's no pink in there, there's no red in there, well, yeah, but add those, if you, the odd couple that you have to pay like the full price for, but don't miss out on the bargain when it's there. That's what my advice would be.
Bargain bundle.
Absolutely. So I'm going to cut a little bit of this up just here, just so that, and you would take time at home to make this a little bit more, you know, careful.
Lynn just said as well, I would never have thought of decoupaging that.
Yeah, well,
Plenty of snippability in these. Sniffability as well, not sniffability, even though I said these papers are very sniffable. I mean, they do smell quite nice, and I know people who buy paper pads to sniff them.
Yes, yes,
because you can smell quality, can't you?
Yes, you can.
No, James is laughing, but I learnt that because if it smells good, it means the ink's good, doesn't it?
Yeah. I like to get. I'm saying yeah, Ben. Yeah.
Smells like quality to me.
But what I do, I mean, you know, what crafters, what we're like, once we feel them, once you get your kind of like, go, oh yeah, that's nice, I can work with that. And that's exactly what I thought when I felt these papers and realised that they were a matte finish. that I'm all over that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this off here quickly. And we're going to have a really nice card here. We're going to cut the snowman in. We're going to cut the sentiment out with a die. And we're going to pop this together. And it's nice. I'm having a lovely time using something else. And you know what? If I can do this after seeing it the first time, literally now, you can do that at home too. This is genuine first time hands-on. I haven't seen this collection before now.
That's it.
But I know that we're going to get something, even if we don't put the snowman on, this is going to look a great card with the sentiment on, to be honest.
And at this price this evening, I'm not even joking you are picking up an absolute steal of a deal. Read the comments that are coming through. If you've not yet got it, I mean, for the paper pad alone, and let's say, the 2 stamp sets, that's an absolute steal. But the fact that you're getting all of the dies on top of this as well is incredible value for money. Don't miss out on the collection. I don't think we've got massive amounts of stock of it either, so do be fairly swift on that. Heather just says, I've got a sign in my craft room. It says, creative clutter is better than idle neatness.
There you go. I like that. I'm all over that. That's fabulous sentiment. So if you look... Sorry, Ben, go on.
No, carry on.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you look at the snowman here, the way this little guy's coloured in, he's kind of coloured in, he's got like a bluey, greeny tone here to shade him. So that's what I'm going to be guided as, like how I'm going to colour this one or attempt to colour this guy in. So I've got some anthracite and I've got some of the midnight and I've got a bit of scrap paper and I'm going to see what kind of colour we end up. See how nice and muted that is, but maybe more anthracite, maybe a little bit more grey in there.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay with that. So what I'm going to do is use that colour there like this around on the white area and underneath his arms and around the bottom so that you've got that shading straight away there. It's mostly blue. Even the white on there has got some shading on it. Actually, it's not pure white. It's not much pure white on that card because all the colours are kind of muted. But that there is going to tone him down into, see how he's going to match that background straight away instead of that bright white card. Yeah? And we can shade that a little bit more. We can even go a little bit more dramatic now that we know that that works. So now I'm going to take more of that mix with less water in it.
I see.
And move it around like that.
Yeah.
And now we've got this little guy here matching the background and the colour scheme exactly as we want him to. We've got a little shadow underneath there where the scarf is in the poinsettia, but we'll leave just a touch of white there. And the same on his face, so let's take a little bit there and a little shadow like that, like this.
Just to say as well, whilst we're watching Sheena, if you're thinking, oh, Ben said we haven't got many of these left, I bet there's a couple of 100. No, lower. 100? Lower. 80? Lower. Must be 60 left. Lower. 50? Less than 50. 40? There's less than 40 of these available. If you want to grab this selection, it's a steal. Grab it whilst you can, because this will sell out. I'm pretty sure of that, because it's such a great value set.
It's amazing value. I'm just getting pleased I get a chance to play with it before it goes. I'm happy about that. So we've got him coloured in there. We could take it even darker in bits, so we'll see. And I'm going to mix a little bit of this dark blue and anthracite again for his hat. So we'll paint. So I'm just being guided by the colours on the backing paper. We'll give it a little bit of a highlight as well. Let's put around there, keep that a little bit light.
Yeah.
And then...
Has he got earmuffs on?
Yes. Yeah. Cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we'll pop a little just water there, so it gives his hat a little bit of a highlight. Darken this a little bit more there and there. And then we can, and actually that could go darker. We may go over that with anthracite again to make that a bit darker. And then his scarf will be a bit more blue.
Okay.
So we'll pop a little bit more, but a little bit of the anthracite in that will tone it down a little bit. So a little wash of a bit more blue in there.
I'm loving the craft chat as well coming through. Lillian says, Ben, my desk went missing in action a long time ago. Is that because it was covered in so much stuff you couldn't find it? I'm assuming, is that what it is? I can't even find my craft room, says Jane, but I did find a box of Sheena Christmas embossing folders and stamps. I do need to get my act together. And Mary Shaw says, mine says, entree and endeavour to embrace the mess.
I like it, yes. Set it up,
Yes.
tell it like it is, because these people who go, oh, I couldn't work like that. It's
What
like,
do they
yeah.
do? Oh,
I
couldn't work like that.
No, I couldn't work like that.
No.
And you go, yeah, no. Well, that's because, you know, yeah, it's Becky again.
Yeah,
oh,
Becky.
no.
Oh, I could work like that, mate.
Yeah, no, that's more Becky.
Yeah. My sewing room's really tidy.
Yeah. Saying the balls round, tidy it up.
Yeah, it's what she does. Yeah. Oh, dear. If you've just joined us, you have probably no idea what we're going on about. And Kim says, that's okay, Sheena. When I'm crafting, my desk is just as messy as yours.
Well, that's good. Thank you. I feel better for that. So we've got that there. And so let's use a little bit of this browny colour here, a little bit of seal brown, because even though the red on his nose is muted, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll pop a little bit of, let's do the scarf, the little thing on his hat, a little bit like it's a brown kind of band on the hat. But we'll tone that down a little bit.
He looks like he's going carol singing, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
cute,
he?
isn't he?
Yeah.
And
what will
then,
he sing, I wonder?
so we're just still using these, well, let me think. Let's do that with that green, smoked emerald. Let's get a bit of that into the mix. I'm looking for a dry place on the mat. I'm running out of this, just out of shot there, but it is the emerald. And we'll pop a little bit on his little ear warmers there. But again, I want to tone it down. I still want that muted colour, maybe more misty morning. Pop a bit of that on there. Everything's got to be toned down to mix in with these papers to make that work. Yeah? We'll pop a little bit of the... I'm trying to work out what he's got in his hand. I can see the flower there.
Has he got, are they mittens?
Oh,
he's
hang
got
on. We've got a leaf here. We've got a leaf there and a leaf there. We're good. Right, I've got that.
Yeah.
We'll make that a leaf. And we'll make those stems. Not sure what that is, but it's now going to be a leaf. That's it. I'll colour that there. Now we need a reddish colour for this. And there isn't a red in that set, but that's where we're just going to borrow a red, a muted red from the aquas, okay? So this is this one is the burgundy.
Burgundy.
Yeah, and that is going to just a little bit in there, just to give it a little bit with this terracotta as well.
Oh yes, because he's got some poinsettias there.
Yes, exactly. So a little touch just in the centre. Again, muting the colour down, taking the colour right down, and then just washing over it with a little bit of water. Because life's too short to paint individual petals, so just a wash is fine. That'll work fine. A little bit of these berries, again muted. And then a little bit of the green.
Less than 20 of these now. These are going to disappear. These are absolutely flying.
Like that. But can you see how we've got that tone there, Ben? We've kept true to the colouring of the background with the colour scheme. Yeah. And we will go darker around the outside, and I'll show you what we'll do to do that, which will be a nice little extra trick to show you.
We'll finish with the demonstration, right? But I'm just hearing in my ear the amount of you that have this in your basket, which basically makes this what we call like a technical sellout. I think you guys have gone, say, what? When you saw the price, and people have jumped in, and we've had a lot of carts checked out, and now we've got lots of people currently checking this out, and lots more people with it in their basket. So it's technically gone. We'll finish the demonstration for you, because I realise lots of you obviously bought it now, and then lots of you already have this too. So we will finish the demo, but if you've got it in your cart, you do need to check it out, and you can still get the individuals as well. Very popular, this. Very popular.
So what I'm going to do, so this is almost okay to sit in the background now, but look at the difference from that stark white snowman. Yeah. So what we're going to do though, to make him look even more kind of toned in with that, is we're going to use a colour, and it might be smoked pearl.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to use a blending tool. We do need to make sure that's bone dry first, so I'm just going to give it a quick blast with a heat gun.
Okay.
And then...
How good does that snowman look now? That looks amazing. So
well,
good.
That's the beauty of looking at the palette that you've got in front of you. then working with it and doing exactly what I just did. Pick out the colours that
Yeah.
you are going to work with it, and then it looks all kind of designed. It looks like it's part of it, yeah? So now you're going to use this dry, and you're going to come around and blend around the side. So this is going to give it much more subtle blending and make it look like he's coming from like a darker side of the picture.
Yeah.
And a bit towards the light coming in there. So dark at the bottom and darker on this side. And now you see it tones down everything. It takes everything down into shadow, the colour that you've popped on there. And then this little guy will sit here, and that will be your card right there with a little bit of the sentiment that we could cut out if we've got time. We could cut that out. If not, we can just leave it at that. I will be guided by those who know better.
Well, that's not me.
Shall we cut it out and finish it off then?
Go on, let's do it, man.
All right, let's do it, man. Come on, man. So, yes, give the people what they want.
That's it. Do you want to see it at home? Yes! Right, let's do it.
So we'll take the back up there. So this, I think he's going to look really cute. Just give him a little bit of movement as well. Just bend it a little bit so that it's not just a flat edge. And we'll sand him. I think he'll look really cute there. Don't you think, there?
Yeah. I like it.
And then what I would also do, bear with, indulge me if you will.
I feel like, sorry, I know I said this one looks like a carol singer. It looks like he has pitched up at the other snowman's house in the background and he's singing. No, he's carol singing, and the snowman in the background there is sort of like, oh, no, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's singing again.
Yeah, he's off again.
Will he ever stop singing?
Yeah, I've told you,
No.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, move on. Oh, I
You're
like
out
what you're
of
doing
tune. You're off key. You can't sing. It's painful.
I'm trying to sleep.
You've been singing it since August.
Yeah, you'd have thought you'd be good by now. Get off my land.
That's what people think in shops. They must, I mean, you hear it. You're already getting the Christmas stuff in the shops already, isn't it?
Oh, no.
So shall we cut it, greet it out there and just make it like a proper finished deal? Yeah?
Let's do it.
And because this is going to sit on here as well. I've got a background. There you go. I think that.
Oh, I love the glitter card. Is that glitter card behind it?
Glitter card,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you reckon? Too much or?
No.
Right.
Finishes
yes?
it off.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put the sticky on here then. Oh,
is it gone?
bear with. It's not. Oh, why do I always get the? Oh, it's just run out. Eee, it's like a conspiracy. Plus, it had water on it. I've got to say that's why all the. That one not working. Come on.
There
Come
you go.
on. You gotta think. So it could be stuck better, but it's stuck enough to put it together for the show.
This is going to be a big contender for demo of the snow, demo of the show, even demo of the snow.
So that's it. Now let's cut out the greeting, pop that on, and we are good to go. Shall we? I think should we put a bit in gold. Should we do gold season's
defo.
greetings or?
Which one are you going for?
Or do we want season's greetings or?
Snow much fun.
Where's that?
Snow much fun.
Snow much fun. That's the one we're going to go for then. Let's do that. And a little bit of the gold mirror, which I have here. Fantastic.
We, for Eagle Eye viewers, have just changed the details to the 12x12 paper pad because that is still in stock, unlike the bundle, which we believe has gone, and the sentiments have gone as well. But that's fine. We're finishing the demo. We're finishing it. We're doing it. We've come this far. We've come this far.
It's just such a lovely bundle. I'm really pleased I got the chance to colour him in using those colours in the set, because it just shows how those muted colours are perfect in the right situation. They couldn't be any better than that. So
this is an incredible demo. I'm getting lots of oohs and ahs from the gallery tonight. There's no way I thought this would come out as well as this. I'm loving it so much.
So much.
He's so handsome, says Sue Benson, that snowman. He will melt hearts. See what you did there?
Shall we try doing this? I don't know if this will be okay. Shall we try?
Is that a dotty one?
I've got the dotty, yeah.
Oh, your dotty should be good.
Yeah, okay.
Good to go.
They didn't have the dotty, before I did a wandering. And I'm loving the dotty. I love the
We
dotty.
don't talk about it too much. We can't actually mention it really because we're trying to save stock for a big event which is coming soon.
All right, yeah, well, you don't want it. It's rubbish. No.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, don't buy it now, but
You might want it soon.
in 2 weeks' time, definitely
you
buy
really
it.
love it.
Yeah. You'll be going dotty for it. This is awesome, Sheena, says Stephanie. I'm glad I own this collection. And Rosalind says, Sheena, that could be a decor piece. I wouldn't be able to give that away. It really, put that in a frame. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Ben, you are snow funny, lol, says Christine Mahoney. Thank you. There's snow business. There's no business like snow business.
Oh. Right. Trying to get this just lined up there. There, I think we're good with that.
Yes.
That was so much fun to make, guys.
Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I would absolutely put a little bit of bling on them. Maybe a little bling on the trees, a little bit of bling on here. Just a little bit of, decoupage. Like we've got, a little bit of 3D. We've got the trees lifted forward and then he's lifted forward again.
Amazing what you can do with a paper pad, isn't it?
It made a good paper pad, absolutely. It's a gift. Well, it's not a gift because you got to pay for it. But
Oh, yes. Yeah.
it's a bargain. It's a creative gift to yourself once you've bought it.
Yeah. Fantastic card, says Jane Adams. And Pat Demarest says, I love Sheena's ideas, and she makes it look so easy. I have the dies and the stamps from the previous show. I just ordered the paper for me, and just FYI, the papers on set, the papers are still available. There you go. Well, you can see. FYI, thank you, Pat. Good job you're here, because I wouldn't know. It's half price. Half price. So not $14.99 or $19.95, $5.99 or $7.98 if you're a platinum member. That is incredible, isn't it?
That is a fantastic price because you've got all those cards. Even without the snowman, put the greeting at the bottom. You've got a great card there.
You have. And
Absolutely.
Hasn't that as well opened up your eyes at home to all of the different possibilities that you've got? When we said earlier on about this having snippability, having the opportunity for you to be able to cut into this and create. Oh, just flicked on a load there. To create lots of different scenes with this. But then look, with Sheena just showing you that you can even create decoupage with these elements as well. Absolutely incredible. As you've seen, you've got 12 by 12 sheets in there. These are those 6 by 6 elements as well that you get. I think you get 3 sheets of each there, and then you get it in a slightly different tone further on into the paper pad as well. Again, you could do similar with the Christmas trees there, couldn't you? Absolutely. Snip into that. Decoupage elements there. The reverse patterns as well, I think, are really, really cute. Will layer up very, very nicely indeed. There you go. There's those scenes again, those 6 by 6 scenes, which you can snip into. I think you're probably now looking at this paper pad in a very different light and thinking, my goodness me, I actually think I might come in and buy another one of those, or 2 of those, or 3 of those, just to try out some of the things that Sheena showed you. It is a half price deal. We do have the ink pads as well, worth bearing in mind if you're thinking, I want to be able to copy what Sheena just did there. Then the ink pads, I will show you here. Loads of love coming through. Sherry Miller says, Sheena makes great art like nobody else.
Oh, you melt me heart, Sherry.
Love it, Sheena, says Nanny to the girls. And Fred171 says, Sheena, thank you for all your lessons. I spend hours and dollars learning to watercolour, and you have taught me so much more for free.
Wow. That is praise indeed. Thank you for that. That's excellent. Cheers for that.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
She's charging from next week though, so
make the most of it
later.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, your free trial has ended, and from next week these shows will be pay-per-view.
You didn't
so
read the small print, did you?
No. I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah, we're just joking.
I just imagine now, Ben said, obviously, always be free. Which again, just shows you, doesn't it? Like, Fred's saying, how incredible it is that you can pick up all of these ideas, all of the tuition from the best in the business. And I speak about all of our guys here. I truly mean that, the best in the biz. Right, these ink pads. So, water reactive ink pads, £40 or $64. That's incredible. That is what, just over, if you're platinum, just over £2.50, £2.60 a pad. which is huge value for money, right? I love the way they got you. Yeah, sure, that's about, yeah, that's right. Trust in my maths. At 7:25 on a Wednesday, 266. 266. What is it if you're in the US? About 410. 426. So here we go. Ready? All water reactive. So, seal brown. That one certainly gets my seal of approval. Damson wine. Damson wine. Baby blue. Doot. Smoked emerald. It's a lovely colour, that one, isn't it? Then you're going to get, so these are the ones which Sheena used. Anthracite, Misty Morning, and the other one was Smoked Pearl. Fire Brown. There's loads here in there. Green Topaz, Smoke Plume, Midnight at the Oasis, Pumice. What? Pumice. Sandstorm. Twilight Grey. And then Spar Blue. 15 ink pads there. I think that is the biggest set of ink pads I've ever brought to you on a show. I think it is. I think I've ever gone bigger than 12, and I've done 15. And what a price for you tonight as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. £40 or $64. Definitely worth stocking up on. Thank you for all of the lovely comments coming through. Snowwear better than CTV to watch Sheena and Ben rock a show, says Maria.
Oh,
thanks, Maria.
She'll keep going. I'll get home tonight and I'll still be going with all those.
Oh.
Yeah, she likes it. The wordplay.
Yeah, I mean, keep going. We love these.
Yeah.
The card is totally beautiful. One of my favourite cards Sheena has made, says Phil. Lois says very pretty. Thank you, Sheena. OMG, says Mary Pat 1000. That's absolutely adorable, Sheena. Crafty Stacey Lou says, I can't believe what you could achieve with ink pads. Amazing, Sheena. And Marianne Rosie says, "Ooh, all the good puns are so good for my soul today." Well, you are welcome, and I'm sure there'll be more in the next 34 minutes or so. I think what we're going to do, are we going to do one more quick sort of technique with Sheena, then we'll have a break, and then we're going to go to Essentials Corner. So last call for your questions, please. Beautiful beginnings, all about asking any question you want. Any question you want. If you've been sat watching these shows and you've been confused about something somebody said or something that someone's shown, you're not quite sure, ask it on Beautiful Beginnings, because, I mean, we will answer your question anytime, but I feel like Beautiful Beginnings is that show where you can ask what you might think is a silly question. We never think they're silly questions because we always know people are just starting off, people are not quite sure. We'd rather you ask and we help you than you sort of sit at home with collections and go, oh, I don't know what to do, or with glues and go, oh, I'm not quite sure which one to use, or ink pads going, oh, which one goes on what? Ask us so then you can crack on. So make sure you do, and we'll do those questions in Essentials Corner. We're coming back to the Christmas stencils there. If you want to grab these, the glitter pastes are available for you. I can kind of show you the colours of the glitter paste, which are available in a separate bundle as well, because they're on the boards. But you get the 4-piece collection, 12 stencils in total. Great price on this again tonight. So it should be £32, almost $40. You're down to £24 platinum, or $29.60. So you get 4 sets. There are 3 stencils within each set. You get your sort of main background stencil, you get your icon, and then you get your sort of border stencil as well. This one, of course, is your snowflakes. You get the gold and you get the blue within the glitter paste if you go for those individually. That sort of platinum colour is not in this bundle, but those 2 colours are. All right, as I say, available individually. Then you have your Holly Jolly Christmas, and that shows you the other 2 colours that you're going to get. So that beautiful holly green, and then you've got that poinsettia red in there as well, which is demonstrated on the jingly bells. Then you also get in the gold that little border. Next set is the Feeling Festive. I love this one. It is that snowfall. It is that beautiful Christmas bell and that scene of Father Christmas and the 3 reindeer going across the sky. Absolutely beautiful. And then lastly in this set is your Christmas poinsettia, which is that beautiful poinsettia background and the 2 different bows for you as well. So all of those are included in the bundle for just £24 or $29.60. 60. Pat says, I truly enjoy your shows. They always brighten my day and inspire me. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Same to you as well, Pat. Laurel says, I have 4 6x6 frames in my craft room, and I usually put the current season's paper pad in it. Easy decorating. Like what you've done. That's a good idea. And Sherry Miller says, better than an icy response, Sheena. Keep the snow puns coming. I'm loving these. I'm absolutely loving them. And keep... here we go. The questions are coming in now. In about 10, 15 minutes, we're off to Essentials Corner. So that's where, if you've asked a question and I've not answered it, I will pose them to Sheena. She'll be in the hot seat, like Mastermind. Bing, ba, ba, bang.
Oh, I'm already feeling nervous.
Bang, ba,
I'm
ba,
a bit
bang.
scared.
What Sheena doesn't know is there will be a round on craft, and then there'll be a round on general knowledge as well. So,
Oh no, that's when I had to leave.
well, she's gone.
Sheena has left
The building. Also, in the last half hour, we will be getting your vote for demo of the show and demo of the day. So lots of business to crack on with. What can you show us with these stencils, Sheena? I reckon we've got about 10 minutes or so, do you reckon?
Well, what I've done is I've cut one of these little papers, squares out. You know, they were all in a square format, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Page, yeah? So I've cut one down, and the reason I've trimmed it in is I've got the bow ready to use here, and the bow has a certain width. So you don't want it to stop in the middle of nowhere, yeah? So I'm thinking the bow's going to look really pretty here with the little snowman guy above that.
Oh, yeah.
For the card. But before I do that, we'll put a little bit, again, that vignette around the outside just to bring a little bit more colour into it. So I'm going to use the smoked emerald around the outside. Very festive, very pretty colour. So go a bit dramatic with that. Again, these papers are lovely that you can do this with them. I love that. Because you can just bring that little tweak, the little things like this make all the difference to finishing it off from looking quite nice and pretty to the wow, the professional.
Yeah. I do like what you're doing now, like almost framing it. I think that's a really good technique, isn't it?
Exactly. I just love this because it also makes the centre look brighter by making the edge look a little bit darker.
Yeah.
It's all about contrast and, you know, the light and dark kind of thing. So I'm just continuing just around it. And the technique for this, guys, in case you're wondering, is you start kind of outside the area and rev up little circles and then move up to the card, which is why you definitely want to do this against your glass mat or the brown you know, the crafting mat that we have. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but it's brown.
The
the brown like kind of craft mat.
When I say it's called like the travel, what's it? Spectrum Noir craft mat.
Oh, well, there you go. Quite literal. The Spectrum Noir craft mat.
Yeah.
So look at how much better that looks. See how it draws your eye to the centre, much more. So this little guy is going to get stuck on a background. I don't know if I've got one that already prepared that would work with him. Just for time. This wouldn't work on there. We would have to put that. Yeah, that would be, it's a little bit too, I think that's too busy because it gets lost. It needs something much more subtle or just a plain background. I want to do that before we, no, you know what, we haven't got time. Let's just put this on there. Let's just concede defeat and imagine that it's matted and layered. Because that against that little black background again, like the other one was, look amazing. So you've got to just try and imagine that, if you will.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'm just, again, because this is cut to size, I'm just doubling up this tape to keep that in place, like that. And then I can pop the stencil on like this and position it where I want it, which will be about there. And I'm going to anchor this at the bottom this time. So I just need to make sure it's exactly where I want it. And I'm going to say, hope it's straight. There-ish.
Ish.
Pop that there. And then we're going to go with gold for sure. What do you reckon? Gold?
Yeah, gold. Definitely gold.
Yeah. Oh, green looks nice too, doesn't it? But let's go gold. Gold.
Gold.
Gold finger.
There she goes. He's the man. The man with the Midas touch.
That was a great song. You surely had an amazing, and still, you know, a couple of years ago, she was singing, and it was like, what? And she's getting on. She was
How old
amazing.
is Shirley Bassey?
About 100 and odd now.
100 and odd. She must be in her 80s, mustn't she?
I mean, she must be 80, at least now. Yeah, for sure. You know what, I tell you what I got shocked about. Can you remember? Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so
Tony
fine.
Basil?
My man. Hey, Mickey, yeah. You know how old Tony Basil is?
Don't.
With the little rah-rah skirt
Yeah,
and
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the Mickey thing. I'm gonna ruin your day.
How old is she?
80. Tony Basil is 80.
No
Yeah.
blooming way.
Yeah, way.
80. So that. So hang on, when was that a hit? Like early 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So at the time then, so she obviously was not.
Yeah, now she is 80. Early 80s, now she is 80.
So she was older than she looked at the time.
You know what?
Wasn't she?
Sorry?
She was older than she looked at the time then.
Yes, obviously she must have been. 'Cause
She must have been like 40 odd.
Because she's not, she was not that young when she got big with the hits, was she? 'Cause
Did
she
Tony
was-
Basil sing anything else apart from that song?
That's the only one.
That's
I
the
know.
only one, yeah.
But we all. It's one of those songs everybody kind of remembers, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, Mickey, what a pity you don't understand.
You take me by the heart
When you take me by the hand. Oh, Mickey, what's a pity, can't you understand? It's guys like you, Mickey.
Oh, what you do,
What you do, Mickey. Don't break my heart, Mickey.
Yeah, that's the one.
Um,
Was that lovely?
that was nice. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
It was worth suffering the vocals for, wasn't it?
It was.
Worth suffering the vocals. Now that's there, guy. That there be your backing paper pad.
All right, my love.
With them there glittery things.
That there glitter.
Yeah, that means glitters with a little bit of a knife.
That's
It
right.
was a bit like a Pam Ayres.
You sound like Pam Ayres
We
there.
can make a little card. I've cut a bit of paper and we put a bit of glitter on my card.
She was the poet, wasn't she?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To an ode to Pam.
I've made a little card and it wasn't actually that hard.
Yeah, perfect. That's it.
Well, that is brilliant and a great
Let me
little
see that
technique.
overhead a bit closer.
There we go. We'll have a look.
There you go.
Brill.
Pam card there.
There's a lovely card made with glitter. Make sure you don't put it in the litter. Pam Ayres was a poet. That's why I'm doing poetry. Oh, I'm doing a very good job of doing an impression. Probably our American friends have no idea. That ribbon makes it pop, says Pat. Peb says, you two are cracking us up tonight. Wow. Why the wow? Is it like surprise? Is it normally? It's not normally dull when we're on
so
together.
Sensible.
Yeah.
We're
Normally we are. Welcome to the program. Let me introduce you to Sheena. Hi Sheena, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Welcome to Crafting
Yes.
with Ben and Sheena.
We're going to have a jolly good time this evening with no messing about whatsoever.
That was a bit too animated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a card.
Yeah.
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 Again, I think of Father Ted with the man who's got a really boring voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be me, Ted. I've got a really boring voice.
Yeah. Yeah. And
It is true though, because I've got to say, Ben, in school, the lessons that I enjoyed and I remembered stuff with was the people who kept me amused and kept me attention.
Yeah.
And made me laugh, especially if you made me laugh. Great. And a bit of inflection in your voice, isn't it?
That's it.
A bit of like,
Bit
light
of-
and shade.
Like light and shade. That's exactly what it's all about. Light and shade.
Shade.
You know, that is exactly.
Shade.
And like you say with your teachers, my favourite teacher still, I remember him because he was a real character. Mr. Dickinson, my maths teacher, and he was always used to start off the lessons by throwing a cricket ball around the classroom, not like nastily, but like concentrate, Mosby. No, but he'd throw it around so you were like switched on, ready for his lesson. And I always used to look forward to lessons
See,
with Mr.
that's a
Dickinson.
clever teacher,
Because you
that
play
is.
catch before you started.
Yeah, because you've got your different learning styles engaged already. Yeah,
So he was
I like that.
checking that you were switched on. Now listen, I've just seen a request come in. We'll do requests and questions in Essentials Corner very shortly. We'll also do votes as well. So votes for demo of the show and demo of the day. But thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Good evening, says Tracy Harris. Deborah Durant says, that snowman was super cute. Freeze a jolly good fellow. Freeze a jolly good fellow.
Oh, no, Deborah.
Deborah, what you like.
Deborah.
And Marianne Rosie says, I've loved the gaggle of giggles today. Right, let's get you to check out. Time for you to get your baskets checked out, whatever you're shopping for, and we will come back to you in Essentials Corner for questions, requests, votes, you name it, we're doing it. We'll see you in about, yeah, there might be some singing as well, not by me. We'll see you in about 4 minutes.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. We might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. Craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Tampa, Hilton, Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucum, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere, Port Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fentanyl. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinebeck, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud City, Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampo City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Sawbrook and Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Salisbury, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah. Yeehaw.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
what
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I want you every day. And it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Essentials Corner. We are going to tackle, well, hopefully all of your questions. I've just seen there's more questions than I thought that we had, so we will be fairly swift on these. Before we get to the questions, Sheena, do you want to show to camera 3 all of the cards which people can vote on for demo of the day? Because you only did one full demo of the show, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
So we class that
Okay.
one. So this one here was the first one this morning.
Yeah.
Wake up call.
Right.
Monochrome with the twiddly widdly bits and stringy blingy things.
Oh yeah, stringy blingy things.
Stringy blingy things.
So that's one.
Yeah, that's one.
Mhm.
And then the next show, we did lots more than this. It looks like, is that all you did?
Is that all you did?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You must have talked plenty. That one, Mount Douglas.
Yeah.
But that one is, yeah, we did more stuff, but that was the card that you liked for that one.
Mhm.
And then we're just going to class this one as the complete card for this show, because the others were, it's still wet, the glitter glue, and I'll end up with it everywhere.
Mhm.
And we didn't kind of finish it, but this one we did. And I just think that paper pad, seriously, don't let it go, guys. It's that price, if you just even get the paper pad now, if you go and get the full bundle. Yeah, that was it.
I think 1, 2 or 3, I think I know my favourite, but it's not down to me. You've got, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Are you ready for some questions?
Sure. As long as it's not maths.
Sure.
Sure.
Lisa Foster.
Yeah.
And I know you're very thorough when you answer, but we've got trying to do 13 here.
Oh.
So don't
okay.
answer like too quickly that we get to the point where we've got 10 minutes to spare.
So basically time it perfectly.
Yeah, if you can, that would be good.
No pressure.
Yeah, we've got about a minute a question if you need it.
Okay.
Okay, and your time starts
now.
Now, Lisa Foster says, question, I'm struggling to get shading when using yellow to colour a rose watercolour. What colour should I add in for depth, please? Because it just looks flat.
Right, that's a great question, because yellow is a really hard colour to shade. I've done a picture, and actually I did it for Maria's mum, of a rose. I painted a freehand, big, full-blown rose in gouache as remembrance of her dad, and it's there all the time. So let me post that on my social media for one. Remind me, Maria, to post that on the picture again, and then go and look at my main Facebook page, and I'll put it back up there. But what I used was like a dark goldeny brown kind of colour, because if you use any other colours, it can look dirty. So, you know, like blue, you say that's a great shading colour, or, you know, grey or anything like that, but it does tend to make it look more dirty. So I would go with a rusty kind of darker brown in like if you're doing a rose, like towards the base of the petals where there's less light. That's what I did.
Thank you. Jessica Stricker. I'm getting a package together for a Christmas present. It's for a young crafter. Right. I've got her things in stages. What would be better for colouring her images? Ink pads, markers or pencils? I've sent her a six set shimmer set of ink pads. So ink pads, markers or pencils for colouring?
You know what, there's pros to all of them. I would say pencils, I would say watercolour pencils are a great thing to do, because I think the sooner you can get the kids used to like a water-based product, and they're quite contained, so they can just scribble and colour if they want, and then add a little bit of water, and it's quite, you know, it's not dangerous. It's not like they're going to go through the whole house with it, because if they're in pencil form, that it more contained colouring. So what was it? Pencils?
Pencils, I've lost the question now. Ink pads or markers.
You could show them how to do that, like drag the line colouring with an ink pad. Start with even an ink pad. All of them have their own, a good place to start, because that teaches them how to use tonal values. Like they're going to do at school when they go to school, and you start using a graphite pencil, and you sketching a spider plant and an empty wine bottle. Back in the day, you probably wouldn't do that now at school.
Empty wine bottles, I
but yeah, remember that? It used to be a Chianti bottle or something, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just a classic standard, wasn't it? With a candle in the top.
Yes, yeah.
But any of them will be good. But yeah, pencils is a good start.
There you go, Jessica. Jane Byford says, hi Sheena, would it work using 2 different stencils on one card, do you think?
Yes, absolutely. Because all of them basically match the whole themes there, isn't it? The Christmas theme. So layering, you know, where I use the ink first, use the ink with one stencil, then put the over the top with the paste. and it'll look really cool that way for sure.
Mary Shaw, and I know this is something that we tackled before, but it's fine, you know, it's always good to recap, always good to refresh. So Mary says, I know Sheena has showed us and talked about this before, but can she go over glycerin use again, i.e. what inks to use it with, etc.?
Sure. So glycerin, really I use glycerin with any water-based product I'm using, and even watercolour paints. I've used it with that. They work great with a dye-based product. So obviously the obvious one is with an ink pad, like a blendable water reactive ink pad. Because sometimes if you've got a card that's got a lot of chalk in it, it'll grab the ink. And by putting your ink on your surface, splotching it out the pad, then putting a bit of glycerin, picking that up first on your blending tool, then the ink, you'll find it makes the go over the surface easier. You get a smoother blend. But I've helped it to blend shimmering pads.
Yeah.
And that's definitely helped. But use it also with your aqua markers. I've scribbled ink with aqua markers, a little bit of glycerin, pick it up on your blending tool and blend with that as well.
And again, I know we always get asked this, is there like a special type of glycerin that we look out for, or will anything do?
If you look online and just go for glycerin, if you type in glycerin, most of it's vegetable glycerin. If you go to like the cookery aisle and stuff, you'll get a teeny little weeny bottle like this, which is like, you know, like food colouring size. Don't get that. You go to your chemist and ask for some glycerin as well. And they sell it more in a medicine bottle kind of thing. And the last time I bought it, it was about £2.50 or something in the UK. So it's, and it lasts ages because you saw how little you use, for sure.
Thank you. Great questions. Loads still to come. So Crafty Chimp says, what is the best way to soften up the glitter paste if it goes a bit dry? I mean, I suppose the first thing to say would be to try and make sure that it doesn't go dry and seal it properly.
Yeah, that's it. Because unfortunately, it is an acrylic base. And once acrylic bases do dry, you kind of can't reconstitute them. You know, they're already, they've already gone to plastic. You know, when you, it's like emulsion paint. Once it dries, there's nothing, gloss paint. Once that dries, there's nothing you can do with it. And if it's an acrylic base, which this is, or like a glue as well, or a modelling paste, or texture paste, they you really can't wet them again. But definitely, what I would say, screw the lids on them as tight as you can, for sure. And then some people, for like paints as well, with acrylic paints, they'll keep them in like a plastic, in like a lock and lock kind of container, a Tupperware type plastic container. Yeah. Just save even more air getting in them, or a Ziploc bag even. Yeah. Just an extra little security to stop the air getting into them.
I think when Leanne was showing them as well, like so she tried to keep, because you get a little peel off, don't you? Yeah. So she tried to keep that on. I'm sure she said if that comes off, maybe you can like underneath the lid put like a bit of cling film or something like that as well.
Something like that, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Something like that, just to add to the seal kind of thing, yeah.
Crafty Lady Elwell on Facebook says, can I use gilding flakes with stencils along with the glitter paste?
Yes, you can. You would sponge through the stencil with your glitter paste. Use even just a little kitchen sponge cut up and that'll do it for you. Pick that up and sponge it through, yeah. You can even use embossing powder with the stencil. Pa, 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 you know what with?
Pa, pa, pa.
Pa, 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 no. Drama, glycerin.
Ah.
Right, this is something I did back in the day. A bit back, we need to do that again. Remind me on next show, stencils, we'll do that again. Thing is, you can use it like an embossing ink pad, but it's hard to get the ink out of the pad onto the applicator, then onto the stencil. The easiest thing to do is use glycerin with a little bit of a sponge, hardly damp at all. You need to use very little. Pounce it through, like one of the blending sponges, you know, like the rectangle ones or the round ones, they're better. Go through your stencil with a bit of glycerin, no ink, just glycerin, and then put your embossing powder, take your stencil off, then put your embossing powder on, shake off the excess, heat it.
On the subject of glitter paste as well, there's loads of comments coming through. Fred says, cover the jars with press and seal before the lid goes on.
Yeah, that's an American product, isn't it?
Yeah.
Press and seal, yeah, good one.
Awesome plastic wrappers, we said, like cling film as we call it here. And Lillian just saying, I went to loads of chemists, no luck with glycerin, but I did find it in a hair and beauty store. But yeah, you can find it, it's readily available.
Yeah.
A few more questions. Before we do that, let's just quickly announce the demo of the show.
Demo of the show.
What do you reckon?
I think it might be the last one.
You're correct.
Am I? That one
Number
there.
3.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed doing that. It was lovely using something different. I've got to say what my best moment of that whole demo was getting the colour scheme of the little snowman. I think that was the best learning, teaching little tutorial of that I could give you, is to show you how to make it kind of coherent with the colour scheme that's already existing.
Yeah.
You want that to match in there so that it fits.
I reckon that's a contender. Demo of the week. We'll put it up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame. Make sure you vote on Sunday. All right, some random questions coming in here. Sherry Miller says, Sheena, we need to hear you sing as Mrs. Miller.
Oh, you know, because the last time I did it, everyone in the UK heard it and in the US.
We were in here doing... were we doing QVC? I think they heard you on QVC.
QVC, I know. Yeah. Oh, it was Leanne's fault. She made me.
Did
she?
It
was somebody's birthday, and you know, I've got it. Somebody said "Happy Birthday" song. It's not the best song in the world, is it?
No.
So it had to be done in the style of Mrs. Miller.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna. Someone's asked as well. Didn't Mrs. Miller do a version of Downtown? Says Carol D. I vote for that one. She does.
Yeah. Do you want a little rendition?
Go on, just a quick one. Go
when you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
Out of tune and out of time.
Absolutely. The timing's off.
Yeah.
And then she's got to try and catch up again. When you got worries all the noise on the horizon. Downtown.
Oh dear. That never ever gets old, honestly. Tess says it's my birthday today. I get first dibs on Sheena and the cake because there's a lot of people basically saying, where's that question? It was along the lines of, where is it? Oh dear, there's so many questions coming through. Oh, it's my birthday today, says Tess. I get first dibs on Sheena and the cake. So yeah, I don't know if you're doing like one-to-ones and stuff now, are you? It costs a lot of money, I think, if you want, personal.
Oh, right, yeah. So we'd had some last year and we were tending to do more VIP workshops. I've got a great studio in Evesham and we will be doing them again, so look out for them. But it might be a maximum 10 people. It's really cool. And there's cake and coffee and everything, so it's really, really fun. We're doing it over the weekend, so it's 2 days. Yeah, cool.
Evelyn Kiefer says, oh no, I can't do this. Is for me. I want to know if Ben can give us some teasers for his new song for birthday week and maybe let a few other things slip as to what we can expect. I can't. I would say for those of you that watched the HSN preview show last night, you've got a bit of a sneaky peek as to what's that. I'm not going to say, because if you didn't, because I'm going to get in trouble. It's more than my job's worth. And the little song that we do now, which has sort of become a bit of a, a regular thing, I think if I tell you what I've parodied, it might give away the theme of what we're doing. So I can't. It's only 2 weeks though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Birthday.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Yay, got shows there.
Oh.
Bella Luna.
Bella Luna. And also, we've got something really cool as well, haven't we? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the thing.
That.
Yeah.
That
thing. That one. That's the one.
That one. Yep. Next, Sheena, says Eve B. This is a good one. What is your favourite playlist when you craft?
Oh, what? Well, it's eclectic. It's like, when you heard a little bit of Shirley, it's got to be a little Shirley, but I think Diamonds Are Forever is a classic.
Any Mrs. Miller in there?
Mrs. Miller, got to be Mrs. Miller.
Got to be.
Lots of stuff. 60s stuff, like I said, a bit of Bad Moon Rising.
Oh, yes.
It's a classic, isn't it?
It is a classic.
A bit of Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel, yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah.
If you come to a workshop, you'll get them. Oh, believe me, you'll get them, and we'll be singing along. But yeah, all just mixture of stuff. And, yes, and I'll be playing that in the car on the way home tonight as well.
Nice.
And it'll be like the Banshee on the road, because you can let go of volume in the car.
Oh, you know,
Nobody
yeah,
knows.
exactly right.
Unless you stop and you forget.
Oh yeah. That's
and you just got to style it out there.
Yeah, style it. One, I think this will be the last one. Oh, long question. Nanny to the girl says, Sheena, a while back, you showed how to get a mirror image using the new mixed media mat. Could you tell me which brand of ink pad you used then? Wow.
Did I?
Did you?
Did I though?
Did you?
Using the mixed media mat. I don't think
white
it was
one.
me.
No.
I think you might have confused me, but probably Leanne, peas in a pod, we're dead ringers for each other.
Zig and zag.
Zig and zag. It was a zig or was it zag?
That's the question.
I got to be honest, I don't remember.
Are you zig or zag?
I'd rather be Zag.
Okay, in that case, probably Zig, maybe did
I think
that.
it was Zig.
Sorry, we can't answer that. But listen, I think we've had a very...
I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish I could answer you that using the mixed media mat. I want to know now. I want to. No, I don't think I've done it. It's fallen out my head.
Listen, thank you so much for all of the questions. We're just about done in Essentials Corner. Hopefully we answered yours. We'll do it again, I think, next week. We love a bit of Essentials. Oh, you're not back next week?
No, I'm the week after though.
Oh,
but then it's all...
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It'll be full steam ahead.
Too much to show, too much to share, too much to do.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you for a lovely day.
Thank you. I've thoroughly enjoyed it again. Thank you, everybody. And great show, Ben. Good laugh. As it should be.
Exactly. Bit of crafting, bit of laughter. And Colleen says, I've enjoyed all the shows today. Thank you, Becky, Sheena and Ben. What a fun day today. Listen, you can, of course, continue to check out your carts, check out your baskets as well. Don't forget, if you are on the web, use that code. Website 20 is the code. The standard T's and C's, but what I would say to you is, rather than having to read them all, just put it in at checkout. And if it can apply, it will apply. I'm not back with you until Friday. Yeah, I know. I think they've given me a few extra days off to get me ready for when I'm here. Literally, I think I'll be sleeping here during birthday. But another great day lined up for you tomorrow. I'll be back with you on Friday for our UK viewers on QBC Extra, and then with Debbie Robinson for 2 shows Friday. Until then, though, keep shopping. I'll see you Friday. Bye for now.